Hello and welcome to this week's Cari Connects. I am psychic medium Carrie Muggs, and each week I pull a card from a deck to let you know what's coming up for the week and the signs and symbols to watch for. So, yes, today I have the straight here. I'm not sure if I love it, but it is what it is. So, I want to talk about last week's card. Now, just because I have learned that just because we get a card that says joy or happiness doesn't always mean like I should be the psychic, right? I'm the psychic, so I should be the one that knows what's coming up for the week. But last week I was so excited because we got a card and it was joy and it said to live in the moment. So I was excited. I was thinking it was going to be a joyful week. And it was a hard week. It was one of the hardest weeks I've ever had. So, but the main goal or the main message was to live in the moment. And it was cool because it was a week that made me try and find joy in each moment and to be in the moment. It was, we're never promised anything. We're never promised that this is how it's going to turn out. This is the way it's going to be. And sometimes things come up and kick us right in the butt. And so it just is a reminder to live in the moment and to find joy in the moment. And the leaves were perfect because everywhere I looked, there were leaves everywhere to remind me constantly to live in the moment and to find joy in the moment. So I've learned my lesson. Last week I thought that we picked a joy card. It was going to be good, easy peasy, but the message was to live in the moment, which means find joy in every moment because sometimes life is freaking hard and sometimes it rocks your world and you have to find those moments. And that's why I just thought the leaves were actually perfect. Last week I thought the leaves were going to be kind of like everywhere, but it was perfect because I needed every single moment to remember to live in the moment and live in the now. Everything is good. Everything is good and things are good. Just sometimes we have issues that come up in our lives that scare us and make us rethink things and make us realize how important or how good life really is. And so that was that week for me. And maybe I'll talk about it more on my podcast this week. But for right now, let's get to it. So the Halloween Oracle, we're going to be using this deck for the rest of until Halloween, which by the way, next Monday, I will be at Disneyland. I'll be leaving Disneyland. So I will either record the session early before I go, or I'll do it at Disneyland. I can't decide. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how it goes. So, okay, this deck is awesome. It's the Halloween Oracle. It's by Stacy DeMarco, and it's actually pretty cool. It's actually a pretty cool deck. This is the second time I've ever used it, but it's got, let me show you, even though I laid all of them out. So it's got witches and bats and witches' room and cats on each one, and then each picture is a picture of something that's more Halloween, but very, very spiritual deck. A lot of people think that Halloween is when the veil thins a little bit and you can feel the other side, and it's like a recognition to our ancestors, and I think that's beautiful. So, okay. Oh. Well, maybe this week is a good So, this one is Trick or Treat, Mischief and Play. So this one, the message is have fun. Have fun this week. Play this week. Remember, don't take things so serious. And also too, sometimes we feel like things are going to end up really bad, or we have this fear that things are going to turn out this certain way, or which is fear is a liar. Fears, we create these scenarios in our head that we think that things are going to turn out a certain way, and they're really not. So we actually have to live the moment twice because we think and worry about how it's going to turn out. And then if it does turn out that way, we relive the moment. And if it doesn't turn out that way, we're like, wow, and that's exactly some of the stuff that happened some of this week too. You have this fear that it's going to turn out a certain way and you don't even really know. And so you've got to just live in the moment and you can prepare and you can try and, but always just find good in the moment, find the simple things and be happy with those and gratitude. And then when that time comes that you have to worry about it, then Spirit will take care of it and you can worry about it then. So this week the message is mischief and play. So it is have fun, enjoy who you are, enjoy where you're at. You're right where you're supposed to be, and enjoy that. Play, find the childhood in you again. Like do something that makes you forget about it's like my 4-year-old little grandson. He loves to do art, paint, do crayons, do crossword puzzles, do something that brings you joy this week, that makes you happy, that childlike joy, not just finding joy in the moments, but dig into your inner child and just play, have fun this week. Because when you have fun and you laugh, that raises your frequency more than anything. And another thing that I want to tell you too that raises your frequency so well is, a lot of people worry about past lives or past this or past that or what's coming up in the future. But honestly, the best thing that you can do and the fastest you can raise your frequency is to be in the moment and to play in the moment. Now, sometimes we do have to get serious and we have to work and we have to do those things, but always find those moments to be mischievous and to have fun and to play. Like, what would your little 5-year-old self want to do this week? It's so crazy because I know these cards have effect on you, but you have to realize they have effect on me too, because there was something about my 5-year-old self that we discovered last week that was crazy too. So anyways, trick or treat, mischief, and play. So the signs and the symbols this week are anything, jack-o'-lanterns, not just regular harvest pumpkins, they have to be jack-o'-lanterns, which might be pretty easy for you to find. But today, I don't care if it's easy to find because I loved the leaves last week. I loved that they were around, constantly reminding me to enjoy the moment. So I love that the jack-o'-lanterns are going to teach you this week to play and to have fun and to be that childlike. Be that child again. Find something that you loved doing as a child, or maybe even go past and look at some pictures of you as a child and remember what you loved and remember who you were and how you can bring some of that childhood back. Or maybe this is, play with that 5-year-old self again. Go and have a meditation where you play and have fun with that child that you used to be. Jack-o'-lanterns, a ghost costume. Now, I don't know what this is. This is either like a wolf kind of mask so I would say any type of mask. It doesn't have to be a wolf mask or a scary mask. It can be any type of mask. And back here, a haunted house. It doesn't have to be haunted. Like, honestly, there are lots of houses out there that have playing children in them. So jack-o'-lanterns, a ghost costume or a real ghost, any kind of mask that you see, and then the haunted mansion or a haunted mansion. Those are going to be your signs this week, and they're going to remind you to play, have fun, take a deep breath, and remember not to take everything so serious, because life can feel serious sometimes, but try not to take it so serious. Try to find the time to laugh and to have fun and to again live in the moment. So I love you guys, and I will see you next week.